That we sent you. This is a very important trip with great possibilities.
Và ông nói là đây là một cuộc công tác ở Việt Nam là có tính cách quan trọng mà đầy hy vọng.
Chúng tôi coi trọng cái việc thành lập ủy ban và chúng tôi đã theo dõi cái hoạt động của ủy ban từ khi được thành lập đến nay. Và chúng tôi mong rằng là cái chuyến thăm này của ủy ban sang Việt Nam sẽ góp phần vào cái xây dựng cái mối quan hệ mới giữa hai nước.
And he hopes that this trip will play a constructive role in the development of a better relationship between our two countries, and they have followed with great interest your delegation's progress.
Chúng tôi rất hiểu cái mối quan tâm của Quốc hội và nhân dân Mỹ đối với vấn đề người mất tích.
And they understand and appreciate the important role of the United States Congress in its relation to helping the American people solve the problem of the missing in action.
Vậy mà đón tiếp đoàn lần này chúng tôi sẽ cố gắng đáp ứng cái mối quan tâm đó.
And understanding that, then it's incumbent on them to try to create the conditions for you to do your job here.
Tiếc là cái chuyến thăm thời gian quá ngắn với một khối lượng công việc rất nhiều.
However, he is sorry that your time here is so short for such an important mission.
Và ngay chiều nay thì chúng ta đã bắt đầu cái công việc.
So for that reason, we're going to start into work immediately this afternoon.
Khoảng 2:15 thì có cuộc hội đàm với Ngoại trưởng Nguyễn Mạnh Cầm.
We're ready to go to work right now.
And,
Right now.
Yes, and he said that also they're ready to start right away with the at 1400 with the foreign minister Nguyễn Mạnh Cầm, and then of course ông nói là họ sẵn sàng làm việc ngay lập tức.
We may be here for a brief time ourselves as senators, but the teams will be here through the next few months, and we will be sending some people back here to follow up on that work.
Thưa ngài, là ông thượng nghị sĩ biết là thời gian là chính phải đoàn ở đây là rất ngắn. Tuy nhiên họ sẽ mở rộng thời gian, kéo dài thời gian bằng cách gửi những chuyên viên của họ đi lại thường xuyên.
Chúng tôi sẵn sàng tiếp đón các nhân viên của ủy ban.
And they are just perfectly happy to receive your specialists and your other personnel to continue this work.
We will have some requests with respect to the visits that we want to make in country in the next 2 days, and we'll try to sit down with you very soon to talk about those.
Thưa ngài, là ông nói là chúng ta họ có một số cái mà họ muốn yêu cầu quý vị và để thăm một số nhân vật đặc biệt trong nước Việt Nam, không biết là nhân vật hay là cơ quan, nhưng mà có một vài công tác đặc biệt họ muốn xin và họ sẽ muốn hỏi ông trong một vài phút nữa.
Bây giờ thì thế này là chúng tôi sẽ giới thiệu với ông cái chương trình dự kiến của chúng tôi theo những yêu cầu mà chúng tôi đã nhận được từ Washington.
What he'd like to propose is that he show you the proposed schedule that they've put together based on what they received from you in Washington, and then go from there.
Sau đó nếu các ông có yêu cầu gì thêm thì chúng tôi sẵn sàng xem xét.
But then they're perfectly happy then to discuss from that any modifications or supplementations that you might wish to make. Ông nói tốt lắm.
Nhờ về đến khách sạn thì chúng ta sẽ bàn về chương trình.
Vâng, ở khách sạn. So when we get into the hotel, Senator, he said that is the place to discuss the schedule in the hotel.
Giờ nếu các vị thấy nóng thì có thể mời vào ngồi một tí ở trong cái châm mát.
So if you see that it's getting hot out here in the sun, he recommend that we go into the air-conditioned office.
I like it. Anybody else want to go in?
Ông thích nóng là có ai khác muốn đi vào không?
Go ahead. If you want to go in, I'm just happy to stand out. You go ahead. You want to go? No, I want to get the real air. It's like air conditioning. That air conditioning drives me nuts.
Gee whiz, I'm glad there's one more.
Hey, General.
They're extremely nervous about the visits. They give you a
Let me just pull you away from that.
I found it difficult because
Jim's pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, he's a straight shooter, and he's been able to get his job done by being low key, but
Staying after.
staying with his knitting. Yeah.
Bob, if we get some sites that we want to ask for, if they make
Yeah.
the availability.
We'll have the information on that by the end of the day. Yes. They're putting
You
it
went
in.
to some sites here in town, didn't you?
Yeah.
On your previous visit?
I went to Lenam Day Street, which was the one Garwood sighting, as well as two Garwood sightings, I think, as well as the mortician testimony regarding the alleged storage of remains. We visited that site. That was been 1986, I think, last time I was here. Not the wasn't the last time I was here, but that's when we visited that site.
Yeah.
So we'll have at least two, maybe three very specific locations that we want to look at based on what our investigators determine. And we're going to just ask them literally to go there. Is that right, Bill? That's...
This is the stuff we had in the States or stuff we got
stuff we had in the States.
out of St. Pat?
We've still got the sink stuff too.
Yes, we have all of that stuff too.
And based upon his statement, we ought to be able to do that without any problem.
I don't think you know till you...
You don't know. You don't know
Yeah,
till
you get
the...
out there.
Well, let's hope that we get to the bottom of it.
Well,
Go over here and see
sent
Bill
that
Needham
message.
just for a second.
Got in yesterday.
What do you settle
we
down
sent
town?
that message too. Very clearly.
Get
Yeah.
used to the heat.
Takes a while to acclimatize.
Who's 13
My
now?
recollection
That's
was it
NBC.
got to be
That's
115 in the shade in Da Nang
CNN and C-SPAN.
in the middle of the
C-SPAN.
summer. But the 90% humidity was the killer.
And we stepped off the plane, just about took your breath away.
Yeah, it takes a
get your
while to
break.
get used to. But Hanoi ought to be better. I would think Hanoi is...
Hotter than Saigon.
is it? Hanoi?
No, I know Saigon is hotter.
Oh, yeah.
If it can be
Yeah.
hotter than this.
Well, we don't have some of the key requestees.
They've been fighting this from the beginning. I gave them this and then I gave them again. And they're obviously fighting it. We just have to keep pushing for it. But he just told me they'll try to accommodate all our wishes. You just reiterated. I gave him the list just now. He's haggling about not having to fill out the customs forms like right now.
Being picked up.
Huh?
You've got a mic pick up over your head.
Well, I'd like to make sure that we've got that message conveyed. Sure.
Yes, but you can reinforce it.
No, that's all right. I just...
And you want to see the type of stuff.
Normally we just sign and then go with that. Maybe you'd have to see all of that.
Right now they're trying to keep us from having to fill out this stupid thing.
Làm tư tưởng sao hay là không? Tôi không dám
Cái này hỏi chị ký vào làm thủ tục sau được không anh? Hay là đây nói là tân đâu nhìn cái này hôm nay làm để không làm trước chuẩn bị cái này không khởi tân anh ạ. Bây giờ nó hơi kẹt cái đoàn này mà rất hơi tìm ngay khỏi khởi tân. Anh Tuyên.
Được ưu tiên là không kiểm tra hành lý.
Biết rồi nhưng mà
Nguyên tắc kê khai có dịp của hải quan quy định. Vâng.
Sit down and get a drink. They got it set up for you.
I just soon stay out here. You got the air conditioning all the time.
Yeah, because a good private president measure. Private good. And then we just sign. No. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, they never checked
I would
the
just
thing,
put
did
the
they?
last name.
And I know they didn't check when we came back into Thailand. They didn't even, there wasn't anybody there.
Okay, let me go get a pen and I'll tell you.
Plus it's all going to be picked up too.
died in the crash when the plane went down.
But I thought it was from commingled remains that I'm just trying to.
The reason they had sufficient remains to identify everyone else on the plane except the last person, and they had extra remains, and based on the fact that they had extra remains that didn't go with any of the other people who were on the crash, they believe those remains were associated with that last individual, although they could not make a positive identification.
I mean, how would that information be both available to and picked up by this group of fraudulent people? Where are they getting the information?
They've said the name Henderson has been circulated around quite a bit.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
But I mean, since it wasn't listed on a discrepancy case, why would it still be?
Because dog tags were recovered. Someone took the dog.
The dog tags came in later?
Yeah, someone in Vietnam has those dog tags.
Yeah, okay, well, that would make sense.
And there's reporting being based on those dog tags. That name is a name that is circulating in the dog tag community.
The writing does appear to be not only stilted, but does look like some you've seen others. Is that the same individual who's cranking out all those letters?
We can't tell yet. We just got that letter on Friday. They had just gotten that letter. They need to go compare that to other reporting on this Henderson person and see if that matches some of the previous reporting.
If they could track right back down to the sources, they might be able to uncover several of the fraud promoters and put all that to an end if they could.
Right. That's what they're going to try to do. DIA keeps a database of all reporting on every individual that gets some sort of dog tag reporting or whatever, and they're going to give us a printout of all the different reporting that's been done with that name. And that'll be interesting to see how many people.
Did you review the three cases that SyncPAC gave us for Hanoi and for
I don't have those,
City?
no.
Okay.
I don't have those. I think Bill Cadena has those cases.
All right, I just didn't know whether they were going to try to do it. I thought if they're going to do anything at all today, I would like to go out because I'm going to have to depart tomorrow morning. And if we had anything that was
I'll check with Bill. I think they're going to bring those up today. In some way. We're not sure where.
With the foreign minister?
Probably not. Probably with the POWMIA office, the Vietnamese office for seeking missing persons. Those are the people who have the writings. But I'll ask Bill how they're going to work that in.
You know, if they don't have anything scheduled before 1400, we're wasting 3 or 4 hours. Have we got anything that we can initiate on our own here? You know, you have been here before, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you hadn't been. Okay.
No, I haven't been here before.
To build a new future and relationship now and in the future.
Tôi nghĩ là tất cả mọi vấn đề còn lại giờ chúng ta đều có thể giải quyết tốt nếu chúng ta có lòng tin lẫn nhau và có mối quan hệ hữu nghị với nhau.
Because they believe there is no issue that we cannot resolve if we work honestly together in the spirit of mutual trust. All of these things can be resolved.
Well, we're ready to do that.
Chúng tôi sẵn sàng bắt hà vào việc đó.
Nên là chúng ta nhất trí nhau về cái mục tiêu đó.
Then we are of the same opinion on that.
So, if we are truthful and you are truthful, and you tell us everything you know, and we tell you everything we know, we can go home and the issue will be done.
Như vậy đó là nếu hai người làm trong thiền thành tin cậy nhau và về phía bên Mỹ nói hết sự thật, tiết lộ cho quý vị tất cả những gì mà chúng tôi biết, và về phía Việt Nam nói hết sự thật với các cương nghị sĩ, tiết lộ tất cả những gì mà chính phủ Việt Nam là biết, là sẽ giải quyết vấn đề rất nhanh, là họ có thể về nhà và sẽ không có chuyện gì nữa.
Về phía chúng tôi thì chúng tôi nghĩ là chúng tôi đã làm như vậy và chúng tôi sẽ tiếp tục làm như vậy.
He believes that is exactly what they have been doing, and their intention is to continue doing it.
Tại vì cái lợi ích của chúng tôi lúc này là xây dựng mối quan hệ hữu nghị với Hoa Kỳ.
Because it is đúng như vậy. Because it is in the interest of Vietnam to have a good relationship with the United States of America. Therefore, it is enlightened self-interest that